Hi friends, happy Monday! I'm recording this in Mexico because why not? I've been not making a video because honestly I've been afraid. My mental health issues have been flaring. I honestly just kind of got afraid of filming, not gonna lie. And it's like one of my biggest passions, like I love filming. But I honestly got afraid. Actually, I think I got afraid of uploading. First I got afraid of uploading, then I got afraid of filming. Because I did record videos, but they just live forever on my computer. And that's where they'll die, because we don't need that. The past month, maybe, has been me going forth with getting my mental health shit figured out, because it's a crazy train in here. And I noticed that more people are talking about it, but also people don't talk about it enough, I feel. Doing research, I figured out like a lot of people got some mental health issues and not a lot of people talk about it. The one thing that mainly kicked my butt to do this is not only I started to notice it more, which I'll explain, people around me started to notice it more, and one of my, I call her sister, she wrote a blog post about mental health issues and like her struggle dealing with it, and I read it and I was like, yeah, me too. So not only me feels this way. Cool. And by the way, if you want to read that, that will be the first link below. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm really uncomfortable with talking about it, but I feel like I'll feel better filming this, editing it, uploading it. Even if I do it in like fucking 3 weeks, at least I did it. I don't know, maybe someone who feels the way I feel will be like, hey, I feel that way. Maybe I should go see my doctor and like talk about it. I did find some facts online too that I will, spit out at you. It's Google, so they might not be right. So pretty much my entire life, I've been afraid of anything, everything, and I've been sad on the inside my entire life. But I don't act like it when I'm with people, if that makes sense. I just act like everything's fine, everything's cool, I'm happy. As long as everybody else is happy and I'm making everybody else happy, that's all that matters. Nobody needs to know that I cry myself to sleep every night. Honestly, until very recently, I figured out that not everybody feels that way on the inside. That's actually a mental health thing. That, I should go get checked out because it was getting worse. I bit my nails so bad that my thumb got infected because I just kept biting it. There was no nail. I was just biting the skin off of it. And I have eczema on my head, and I was scratching it so hard that it was actually bleeding in my hair. Disgusting. And anything hurt. That hurt. It wouldn't heal for a long time. I went to see my doctor because some loved ones were like, that's not normal. You should probably go seek help. And I was like, hey, I should probably go seek help before this gets worse. So I did, and I was put on anxiety and depression medication. Now I see a therapist, so that's good. I have someone to talk to, and I know that I have people in my life I can talk to, but it's really hard because when you feel these feelings inside, the last thing you want to do is make others upset. By telling people how I felt, like if I consulted in a friend or a family member, that made me feel worse, knowing that I was making them feel bad for me. Talking to a stranger is honestly a lot better. I know it's a therapist, I know that's her job. I know she went to school for a very long time to do this. It's not very easy for me to talk about my feelings, like one little bit, but for some reason talking to a therapist is so much easier. I think it's worth it if you are feeling this way to go seek help, especially if it's hereditary, because I didn't know that mine was hereditary until I started going to see this doctor. Then I realized, talking to certain family members, that hey, it's hereditary. I know exactly where it came from. I know exactly what parent it came from. Certain people in my family where I got it from didn't seek help and it got worse for them and they weren't around for people that needed them. I'm glad I'm getting help now because when I have children in the future, I want to know that I'm mentally okay. Because if I pass that gene on to them, I know how to help them, I know what to do. I know how to talk about it with them, I guess. So 1 in 5 people have a mental health disorder. 50.5% of adults who have a mental health disorder go their entire life without actually getting help. 26% of homeless people have a mental health disorder. 46% of homeless people have a severe undiagnosed mental health disorder. Adults between 24 and 65 are at a higher risk to commit suicide due to a mental health disorder that they have not gotten help for. The suicide rate has increased 30%. Just mental health disorders alone has increased 30% since 1999. Nearly 4,500 people committed suicide in between 2016 and last year due to mental health problems. I just honestly wanted to do some short facts. I wasn't doing a whole big long fact video. This wasn't about that. This was mainly about 1, check out that blog post. 2, if you have some sort of anxiety, depression kind of symptoms, or you know someone who does, go seek professional help. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean people are gonna judge you. It means that you are bettering your life by getting the proper help. You don't have to be ashamed if you have a mental health problem. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great, amazing, beautiful, sexy day, sexy week, and I will see you next time. Stay weird, friends. Goodbye.